So the smartest marketing and less effort is video. Now you can turn your video into a copy. You can turn your video into a blog. You can turn your video into a podcast. So video is just king. And I can say that the audio in the video is the queen. So video is actually the king of content right now. So most people should focus on recording their video. Just speak heart to whoever you want to speak. When you turn on your camera.
Welcome to the Business Ownership Podcast, brought to you by Awareness Strategies, helping you navigate the waters between entrepreneurship and ownership. Hey there, peeps. This is Michelle Nedelec, and I'm super glad that you're here with us today because I'm here with my most amazing guest, Joseph. Joseph, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So give us a quick intro to who you are and what you do for business.
This is fun because I also teach people how to say the right thing about this. So by the grace of God, I help coaches to be more profitable and visible online using video. So that's what I basically help them to do using a special formula or framework that I call the SMILE, Smart Marketing and Less Effort, which is still taking deeper into what I call the 3 Cs, which is create, connect, and then convert. That's what I do.
Nice. And we will definitely get into those. So how did you get into video marketing as a thing?
Yeah, I started video marketing after I spent time in the world of copywriting. So I started with copywriting and I loved to speak, and speaking was my thing. So I was like, writing is just holding me back. Each time I speak, people are like, whoa, where have you been? And I'm like, yeah, I've been here, but I've not really had the room to really speak. So I said, okay, what are the best ways for me to combine my writing and bring it into speech, into words? I started podcasting. I started, doing interviews. I started really podcasting, and then it was like I'm still hidden because people don't connect, have a visual connection. So I, excuse me. So I dived deep into the visual connection, which is video. I spent time, when I say time, I spent time learning how to edit videos, and I went deeper into that. I created a lot of video, helped a lot of businesses create videos. So I said, okay, this is the best thing to do. I have seen that I'm good at marketing, which is copywriting aspect of marketing, helping people to attract leads and to convert them. Then it's high time I made this a visual copywriting. So I was like, okay, the best thing to call this is video marketing. So like, this is me being visual and turning each copy that I write into the visual part, and expressing it where I talk about prosody of my face and then winning them over and getting deeper into them. So that's how I traveled from the world of copywriting into video editing into video marketing.
I love it. So what are some of the mistakes that you find that people make when they're doing their marketing? Let's start there and open the floor up to wherever you want to go with that.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest mistake that I've seen is trying to be everywhere, trying to use all the marketing tools at once. So that's the biggest mistake I've noticed, that a lot of business owners, and a lot of just marketers even make that mistake too. So most of them want to delve deep into the word of marketing. Beg your pardon. They want to delve deep into the word of digital marketing. They want to go into copywriting. They want to go into running ads. They want to do a lot of things at the same time.
Awesome. So thinking that they need to spread their attention across a lot of platforms at once. And I assume by that you mean like all the social media platforms or blogging and video or whatever the case is. Yeah. They haven't got a system yet of why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah. Like getting a bit deeper into that. Most of them want to, for example, in the world of video marketing, they want to be on Facebook, they want to be on TikTok, Instagram, they want to be on all these platforms. But instead of trying to be on these platforms, focus and learn about one platform. When you learn about one platform and you're good at that and you're seeing results from one platform, then repurpose or take that same energy into another platform. You have to learn, because the algorithm of all of these platforms are different. They're never the same. So people get overwhelmed and trying to promote all of the content. It's not working. You said video is the best. Yes, video marketing is still the #1 ranking style of marketing in the world right now. But people are, they're not understanding that when you come to video, there are dimensions. The dimension needs to be different for Instagram, for TikTok. All of the dimension is different.
Absolutely. So let's go through your SMILE framework. Reiterate that, and let's kind of give some hints and tricks and how we can apply this.
Thank you. So here, when I say SMILE, it makes you want to smile because smiling is effortless. And so we came up with this simple, amazing, acronym, let me call it that, which is SMILE, SMILE. S for smart, M for marketing, I for in, L for less, and E for effort. So it is smart marketing and less effort. And this is using video. So smart marketing, video is the smartest way to market right now. So the smartest marketing and less effort is video. Now you can turn your video into a copy. You can turn your video into a blog. You can turn your video into a podcast. So video is just king. And I can say that the audio in the video is the queen. So video is actually the king of content right now. So most people should focus on recording their video. Just speak heart to whoever you want to speak. When you turn on your camera, you have some people, make the mistake of overthinking it, trying to get, all the Sony camera, all of the Canon camera. You don't really deeply need that. Your phone camera can really do a great job. The rear camera can do a great job. And it's even competing with a lot of high quality cameras. Yes, funny because these cameras, the pixels that are being increased every year. They keep making it better and better and better, right? So smart marketing and less effort is just a process. So I still talked about having them go deeper into the 3 C's. So the 3 C's is, first of all, they have, they create everything they need. Before you get on video, yes, this might be like, yeah, that's why I don't want to get on video. No, before you get on video, don't just want to get on video because everybody's doing video. You need to, first of all, have your offer. Like, what are you selling? So when you're clear on what you're selling, you've created the step-by-step process, the customer journey, client journey, how it's going to look like. You're super sure of it. You've, maybe tested it, right? Maybe, ran all the tests you need for that offer. Then you can keep that aside. That's just the beginning. It's not the end. The next thing that need to be created is the lead magnet. So you need to attract people. You need to bring people into your offer. Not everybody is willing to just buy your offer. They don't trust you yet. So creating maybe 1, 2, 3 lead magnets would be awesome. So after the lead magnets, they need to also create what is called a tripwire. So most people are like, yeah, I have a lead magnet, but they're not buying my offer. No, there's a value ladder. So you need to stack it. The #1, #2, #3, there should be a progress. So the first value ladder, just the lead magnet, there's a valuable content, maybe a checklist, maybe a guide, how to, something like that. Then they can go to the tripwire. So the tripwire is where they have something they're selling for really cheap, $7, $27, $47. That's a tripwire. So people are like, okay, this is really cheap. I can buy it. So when they buy it, it can even be a very, very mini course. It can be a mini course. So they can buy it. So after, getting the tripwire, they can move to the next level of getting maybe a course that you have, maybe a low ticket course that you still have on that same, problem that they are encountering. Okay. So the goal here is to keep solving their problem gradually until they get to your main offer, or from your lead magnet, they go straight to your main offer, because some people are not fans of course. They prefer that you talk to them one-on-one. Some people prefer that they just hand it over to you and you just do it for them, and that's all. So you need to actually understand your audience while you're putting together your offer, right? So moving forward, after the low ticket, then the high ticket. So it can just be a 4-level value ladder. It can be 6-level value ladder. It depends on all of the offers that you have. So that's what I have inside of Create. Step #1, Create, all right? So creating all of this, and create a sales page, create a landing page, create also the squeeze page, have that ready for them. You can create a webinar page. Maybe you have a webinar you create a page, have people go so they can trust you more. It's a process, you won't just, I cannot just, it's just that I can't do that right now. Just say, hey, Michelle, hi, how are you? Will you marry me? You'll be like, are you okay? That's what you're gonna say, because we've not built a relationship yet. We've not gotten to know each other. We don't know what we like and what we don't like. So we need to build this mutual relationship, understanding each other, knowing what we like, and that's what we need to do first before we dive deep. So that's what takes me to the next step called the C, the second C, which is create. So I mean convert, beg your pardon, not convert again, mistake. Connect, please. So which is connect, okay? So connect is where we create multiple content, just about maybe 10 to 24 content. This 24 content can be used for up to 3 months. Just 24 videos can be used for up to 3 months, can be used for 6 months. All you need to do is record them. This is apart from the live show that, they'll be doing. I'm just walking you through my framework, right? So inside of this second C of connect, they just go ahead and create the videos that they need, record the video, and have their CTA in each of these videos. The CTA can be to a tripwire, CTA can be to lead magnet, it can be to the main offer, it can be to the webinar. There should always be a CTA inside of each of those videos. After recording all of the videos, they need to also make sure they have good titles, which is what will lead to keyword research. So they go ahead and find out, okay, these are the right keywords, this is what people are looking for, and this video addresses that problem. So when you put it out there on YouTube, for example, or on Instagram, when people search, they see that video, it addresses their pain, because all of those videos addresses a specific pain around your niche, around your offer, around your business. So they see that your business solves that problem for them. And that's when they can book a call with you or buy your tripwire or buy your main offer. You get it, right? So moving to the final C, which is the convert. Convert is maybe sales call, like maybe it's a high ticket offer. So they need to get on a sales call with you. So in my program, I just walk them through, okay, this is what you need to do. This is how to close a sale, how to close a client. You don't need to be salesy. Sincerely, the most fun part of the 3 C's is that convert for me, because you just have to be natural. They already know you. Still be yourself. Get on camera with them on the video conversation, sales call with them. Be like, hey, there's your problem. That's your problem. And then you can dive deeper into like, okay, this is what we need to do, what we need to know. First of all, you just need to understand where they are at. Then you understand, okay, this is all of the problems you told me that you have, and I have a solution to all of your problems. Are you willing to commit? Yes or no? So they might come up with objections. You don't need to fight those objections. Just try to understand those objections and ask them, what if the objection wasn't here? Will you invest right now? They'll tell you yes. Now we have a lot of like weird and annoying sales way of doing this. They're weird and annoying. So I don't recommend that for people. Just be natural. Let it be a conversation, and not you telling them, if you don't buy today, you lose, or all of that. People don't get scared anymore by that. So just to go right into the meat and potato. Okay, this is the problem you told me you have, and this program of mine is going to solve it for you. If you're willing to invest, I can help you. If you don't have it right now, no problem. You can still be in my free community, consume my free content. That's it. It's just like a doctor, telling the patient that, hey, this is the problem you have. Okay, I love to always use, medicine to give a clear example. So this is the problem you have, and your problem is, for example, you have malaria, okay? And so the doctor will be like, okay, because you have malaria or fever, what you need to do is for you to pay me, and I'll give you all the medication you need to treat it. If you don't want to pay me, no problem, but you have a malaria or a fever. So go out there and sort it out by yourself, or pay me and I can give you access. I can write down the drugs. Excuse me, please. I can write down the drugs for you, and then you can go and buy it, as a doctor, because I have the knowledge. People pay basically for what you know. That's why people pay, right? So that's the final C, the 3 C's framework, and that's how I roll with that. It's pretty long, I guess.
I love it. So who would you say is your ideal clientele?
I love to serve female coaches. I love to serve them because there's a lot of connection with that. Why I said that, a lot of people like, what? You just serve female? I have male clients. I still help male clients, right? So, but the thing is, I have that as my niche because these are the people I resonate most with.
Mhm.
Not just female business owners, but female coaches. These people are coaches. They coach people. So that's the people I focus on. But I still have male clients. If a man reaches out and like, hey, can you help me? I'm like, sure, I can help you. Okay. You have a problem, you need video editing, or you need me to do some keyword research for you, put things together for you and help you. Sure, I'll do that for you. But like the people I reach out to, I call out to are coaches. In fact, I nailed it down to even mindset coaches, fitness coaches. I nailed it down to that because I really see that these people are changing people's life. I'm also a mindset coach. Yes, I love to, I love mindset coaching because that's also like where I came out from. So I was like, okay, I'm good at copywriting. I'm good at this. Why not turn it to a business, right? So mindset coaching is a thing that I do, and I see that fitness coaches also fit into that. Health coaches fit in there. Mindset coaching. So I decided, okay, let me serve these people because I know a lot about this field. That's it.
Love it. So give us an example of one of your Cinderella stories of one of your clients.
Cinderella. Well. I think I have two, three Cinderella, but let me grab one. So one of my clients, the thing is, first of all, she came in on the call, and I was just giving her like a free training sort of. And I was like, hey, this is what you need to do in your business, this is what you need to do in your business, just free value. And they were really valuable stuff. And then at a point she was like, wait a minute, like all of this, how am I going to do it? I'm like, yeah, I have a program that can really change your life, that can really help you with this. And if you're willing to commit, I can give you access to the program. It's going to take you 90 days. And she was like, sure. I wanted to ask you, I wanted to know if you really have a program, and I'm willing to commit. Let's do it. And that was how she got into my coaching program. She got in and we started. At the point she was like, oh my God, this is so hard. This is so hard. I'm like, no, it's not. She was like, at the point she's so excited. Oh my God, look at all the things that we have achieved. Thank you for, changing my life. I'm like, yeah, glory to God. Thank God. Now she's so happy. She's so excited. She's seeing the results. And my other client, she already started converting, just being on the first stage of the C. The first C, she already started converting, like she was already making money. And I was like, yeah, I'm proud of you, girl. I serve women, so I say girl. you know, so I'm proud of you, girl. And she's like, yeah, thank you. And they keep thanking me. I can maybe send you a screenshot later. They're like, oh, you're the best coach. You're phenomenal. All of that. They send me songs. They say, hey, God bless you. They pray for me and all of that. Because I personally I see that a lot of coaches have exploited their clients. Like they've exploited them so badly. So that's why a lot of people are scared of investing in coaches today. But these people saw that I'm so real and I really wanted to help them. And they come all out, sending me songs, sending me, emojis, love emojis, thank you, and all of that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Glory to God. So it's been fun. And I'll call that the Cinderella story I have for them because it really changed their life. And my joy is that they're already converting, not having completed the program. They're already converting.
Love that. So I know our listeners are going to want more from you. How did they start their journey with you?
I didn't get that. Say again.
So how did they start with you? How did they opt into your programs? And
It's super simple. Just click a calendar. I mean, click my link, get on the call with me. We'll talk about where you are and where you want to be. So if I know where you want to be, then I can tell you the kind of vehicle we're going to use. If it's a bicycle or a bike or car or a plane, we choose, right? So these are called packages anyway. So we figure out what is best for your business at the time. So if we figure that out, and then they can hop in and say, sure, let's make it happen. Let's make it work. And that's it. And it's fun because it can be about 6 weeks. It still depends on the vehicle we're using. It can be 6 weeks, it can be 12 weeks, it can be maybe more than that, like, right? So it can just be 6 weeks or 12 weeks or more than that. It depends. So I've had a client that's about 6 months because there's a lot that is not in her business. She's lacking a lot. So I needed to take the time and help her from scratch, rebuild everything. So it still depends on where the person is at. Then we can decide where you want to go to and then choose the best vehicle that we can use. So just book a call, get on the call with me, we discuss it. That's it.
I love it. So at what point in your life did you know that you were special kind of crazy enough to think that you could become an entrepreneur?
I think I became an entrepreneur before I even knew I was an entrepreneur.
Fair enough.
Because yeah, because since I was a kid, I started selling since I was a kid. I make I'll call it in the way it's called here in Nigeria. Like, before I call it any fancy sweet name, it's called kunu. Okay, kunu is a Nigerian sort of drink. I made that drink back then when I was a kid. I sold it, and I made some special drinks like yeah, majorly kunu. Kunu is, I mean, maybe I can ship one for you one day. So it's amazing. Yeah, so it's just like it tastes like milk, but it's more than milk. It just sends you out of this world, and it's the best amazing drink. So I also sold water back then, and I made a lot of money as a kid. And my parents would also take from those drinks that I sell and say, "Hey, we're gonna pay you." And anytime I go to bill them, they're like, "Okay, you have to pay us all the school fees we paid for you first." I'm like, "Dad, Mom, that's not fair." It is not like that. So, but it was fun running the business. Ever since I ran a lot of businesses, and I failed in a lot of businesses, and I succeeded in a lot of businesses. I know some people just want to hear, "Oh my God, I was so amazing." Oh, no, 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 no. I failed in some businesses and and I succeeded in a lot of businesses as well. And all of that culminated and gave me all of the experience I have today, all of the teachings, all of the confidence, because failure helps to boost our confidence, because failure is not the end. It's actually a beginning to understand that there's something that was missing that we needed to put together. So all of that was fun for me. So entrepreneurship, I started before I even knew I was an entrepreneur.
I love it. That's awesome. Joseph, you've been absolutely awesome and amazing. Thank you. Any last words for our peeps?
Yeah, the last word I have on this show is that whatever you put your mind to do, whatever your mind is already imagining about your business, excuse me. I don't know why I'm having that floss in my throat today. I'm sorry. Okay. But whatever you imagine, you can achieve. I have something I wrote on my board, which I just want to stare all the time, is what you think you become. And I ask people, what are you thinking? And I ask my clients, what are you thinking? So if they tell me, yeah, I'm thinking I have a problem, I'm like, that's the problem. So you become your problem. So you become anything you are thinking. If you're thinking that you are the best coach, you become that best coach. Yes, everything around you might look like you're not at the moment, but whatever you see, whatever you imagine, that's what you become. If you're imagining and thinking about a lizard, you might become one. Who knows? You get it? But whatever you imagine, you become it. And I believe nobody is limited. We are all unlimited. And I love to go into the scriptures where the Bible said somewhere in the book of Psalm 82, verse 6, it said, "For ye are gods." When I walk up to people, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm a God." And they're like, "What?" I say, "I'm a God. It's written, I'm a God. I'm the son and a child of the Most High. And since I'm a God, that means I can do anything under the God of all gods." So you can do anything you want. And I believe there's always forces. Now, a lot of people still on these words, a lot of people are like giving up because they don't have a supreme power over them. And I talk a lot about supreme power. I talk a lot about submitting yourself to supreme power. And when you understand that you can do anything, that is powerful, beyond the universe, beyond anything. And God will give you the power to do whatever you want. Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Anything you want to do, you can do it. And you are completely unstoppable. That's one thing I know. Completely unstoppable. Yeah.
Joseph, you've been absolutely amazing. And thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I know
Thank
how
you
valuable
so
it is.
much. Thank you. Thank you
Peeps,
so
this is
much for
Michelle
this show. I
Nettler.
enjoyed it.
Thank you for being here with us today. Be sure to subscribe to the show and share it with your friends. We love helping entrepreneurs grow.
Are you running a business over 7 figures but still struggling with technology headaches? Pay attention, you do not want to miss this offer. This podcast episode is brought to you by Awareness Strategies, who is offering a custom-built digital adoption roadmap for anyone running a business over 7 figures who's wanting to grow their business in the next 5 years. And it's not just a roadmap, they offer full implementation as well if that scares the out of you. Check out awarenessstrategies.com/roadmap for more details today. The link's in the show's notes. Don't regret not doing this. Do it now. That's awarenessstrategies.com/roadmap.